Hey everybody, welcome. Just want to do another quick overview. This time we're gonna talk about shoes. What shoes should you use? There's all kinds of shoes every time. Some people prefer working out with regular Converse and things like that. But if you're trying to lift heavier weights, what you'll find is that your range might be limited on the way down, or you might start leaning forward a little bit. That's where these come in right here. So these shoes here, and I guess you could call them training shoes. They come in different varieties. So here's what I started out with. So you're a beginner, you can try these out. I think they're 50 or 60 bucks on Amazon. So the main purpose of these shoes, as you might see, super flat bottom. The heel is going to be elevated slightly, so you're going to sit with a higher heel, and then this portion here is usually some really hard material that provides stability for lifting. Like this one here is 15 millimeter heel. You can see here on the bottom. And these are good starting out shoes. I love these. I still use these when I'm not doing squats. So any other day of the week, I'll use these. But as you're getting more into, trying to get deeper and deeper and deeper, you're going to look into what the topic of this video is going to be. Is these here. These are the Reebok Legacy Lift 3. They're running around, I think, 200. I got these on sale because nobody wanted this red color for 150. You can see here, see the difference. See your side by side difference. You can see more of the heel elevated here than anything. The bottom sole is super sturdy. This thing ain't going nowhere. These are 22 millimeters, I believe, which is around 0.9 inches, so almost a full inch high here from the bottom. So I like these shoes, and there's a couple reasons why you might want to go with lifting shoes instead of using Converse, for example, or you do not want to use like running shoes or cross-training shoes while you're doing squats. They have a tendency that if you don't have like this really rigid body and stability, your foot's gonna tend to move sideways. One of the reasons you might want to go with a lifting shoe such as these is improve stability. So the sole on these shoes are some really hard material. They don't wear out. And I had to get into the habit of like keep putting these on while I'm in the gym, not while I walk into the gym, messing them up on the ground. Oftentimes you'll see shoes like Nike or other companies will have these straps here, and that's just to help you tie down so that your foot's not going to slip forward when you're doing a squat. Another thing is this one in particular has a little pump, if you guys remember that from the 80s. So you can pump it up and it basically inflates the tongue to give you more stability. You also have this heel stability here, which you can adjust depending on how you want it. So that's one factor why you might want a lifting shoe. Second factor is improved posture and technique. So oftentimes when you're squatting or you're beginning to squat, you'll tend to lean forward, and at the same time you're going to tend to bend your lumbar portion a little bit higher, and that's going to provide a lot of stress. So what these do actually, and you guys might see these happening at the gym, you'll see somebody put plates on their heels. Same thing. You don't need to put plates, same difference. So the elevated heel, all these reps and measures improves your posture. So it enhances your ankle stability, and it facilitates your squats, so it allows your upper body to remain straight, and it reduces your leaning forward. So when you're in your position up and down, it produces less stress on your lumbar. So that's another reason to go for lifting shoes on your squat days. Another one is quad activation. So then you guys can try this. Do a regular squat, just plain flat shoes, You'll feel it, right? But if you start elevating your heel, what's going to happen is you're going to get a lot more quad activation, and that's really good if you want those beefy, thick quads. Another one is just reduce risk of injury. So like I said, you have all these straps, your shoelaces get tight, everything's tight, so this thing is super snug around your foot. It's not going nowhere. And since it's flat, basically it's like this weight your foot down so it doesn't slip, doesn't move or anything. So these are awesome for that. So some things you might want to look for when you're starting out to, looking for shoes is if you go with, where to go? You start with shoes like these, decent height, get the feel for it, feel how it feels on you. At first it'll feel weird. These are still has the straps. For safety, this material is a little softer. So you want to look for the heel height. What do you prefer? You can go with something minimal like this, or you can go with something really steep like this. The second thing you might want to look when looking for shoes, make sure they are flat. So any lifting shoe, Olympic, whatever you find online, will have flat surface because same stability. And the heel's going to be made up of material. They're going to be wood, some form of a synthetic, super hard plastic, but it's just something that's not going to go anywhere. Another thing you might want to look for is ankle support. This one doesn't offer too much ankle support, I guess. You have these little side niches here, kind of stabilize the ankle. Here you have more of it. This whole area is just for the ankle, so keeps your support there. But overall, I really enjoy these shoes here, but I still use these. So these, I only use them for my main squat day. Mostly, it's just like twice a week. These I use for all round exercises. It also, these help also like when you're doing what do you call them? Any type of movement. Like it helps keep your body stable on the ground. Sometimes I've experienced this when you wear like training shoes and things like that. You can kind of bend into them. It messes up your feet. But yep, these are great shoes. Do you need them? Maybe not. You should try them out. You should find something cheap. There's other Amazon products that are around $30-$40. If you want to try them, then move on up to something like these, $60. You want to go all out and go crazy, you got TVR or Reeboks. I love these. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What other items you guys use to lift? These are my two main drivers for my workout weeks. If you guys like the video, comment, link, subscribe, everything. I have another review on my website about the knee sleeves for you guys to check out. But have a good day. Good night, everybody. Go train hard and give the shoes a try.